Good morning. It's been like 100 years since we did a Sunday morning coffee stream. And here we are. And I didn't even tweet it out. Fuck. My wife's gonna be pissed at me. I didn't share this on my social media. It's crazy. It feels weird to be in here. It feels weird to be in my fucking weed cave. Chilling with my honies. But here we are. This is I'm dealing with some YouTube frustration, but we're never going back to Twitch. But that's not your guys' fault. That's not your problem. That's a me thing. But here we are. We did it. Dear Diary, it's been a pretty hectic, crazy time. I can't believe the what could I call all the things in my life but blessings? I can't believe all the motherfucking blessings. You know? There we go. I shared it. I tweeted out that we're hanging out in here. Since the last time I was able to do one of these, my life is basically unrecognizable. I don't know. I don't know how closely you guys have been keeping up with all the stuff I've been doing, but I had that big boxing match. Not big. I had that boxing match, which was a big moment in my life. And since then, I just feel like opportunities are just... Maybe it was when I decided to fully dedicate myself to training for a stupid comedian boxing fight, but I feel like something started to click for me. And I try to hold this in on regular podcasts and stuff because I don't want to bore my partners. I don't want to bore the people that are stuck making content with me. But now that it's just me and you guys, oh my god, dude, stuff rules. The opportunities are screaming in. The road dates are piling up. You know, my son's getting very tall. Everything's going great. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like all this shit that I've been talking for, 4 years. I'm starting to think it's all definitely true. It's all right. Are we waking? We are waking and baking, aren't we? Also, Fritz is coming down into the basement at some point to join us. So, you're going to hear from Fritz today. I don't even know if he understands that there's an audience. I just think he likes going through the motions of being a streamer. But we'll catch up with him. He's playing Spider-Man 2 upstairs right now. But the PS5 keeps crashing. So I'm sure when that happens, he's going to come storming down here. We had a Friendsgiving celebration last night with our dear loved ones from Hearts Jiu-Jitsu. And I made 2 beautiful pies. Oh, man. And no one there knows I can bake. None of my fight friends know I bake. And so I hit those motherfuckers with that maple bourbon pumpkin pie with a homemade chocolate crust. And a very messy apple pie. And boy, oh boy, did they all come their fucking pants. I can't understand why would anyone watch an aging Puerto Rican with anger issues play first-person shooters poorly when they could come chill with him? I love watching Lewis suck at Warzone, but I have to start figuring out how to differentiate the coffee stream and I guess even just like more normal streams from... I think I made a mistake by investing my time in Twitch so heavily. And I'm like blown away that we made any progress with Twitch, but I think we really turned off a lot of like sensible people who would enjoy what we actually do. The PS5 is on its side, not laying flat. And I think I've tried both. But yeah, it just keeps turning all the way off, and then you have to unplug it and turn it back on. Or unplug it and plug it back in, but you can't just power cycle it. Do you hate Puerto Ricans more now? Whoa, good question. Is it possible? No, I've been telling anybody who will listen, it's me and Lewis are tighter than ever. And I have a definite. I'm actually more Puerto Rican than Lewis is. If I could redirect your question, I actually lived in a Puerto Rican neighborhood. I actually had poppy status on the block. I hate to break it to you guys. Liquid metal issue when it's on its side. Fuck. So I gotta lay down my fat PS5 again. Tim, come bake a pie with me. I bash. I will go on a tour. That's gonna be my my tourgasm. Is I'm just gonna be traveling from people's homes to people's homes and baking. Did Lewis come to Thanksgiving? No, well, like, the custody is shared at this point. Let's just say Lewis co-parented. He co-parented well. My poor gaming PC has been so neglected. I don't even know what the free games on all the apps are anymore. Whoa, you're also smoking. Wait, I have apple fritter as well. Hold on, chat. Let's smoke apple fritter in solidarity. Perfect. Wow. I'm not playing Call of Duty right now. That would ruin my fucking morning. Do you know what? I have no momentum in Call of Duty right now. You need to give me like probably 3 weeks of being pretty sore around my family. Like I'm starting to not, and maybe this is me getting old, but I'm starting to lose respect for dads that are sick at Call of Duty. I don't respect these guys. Yo, Butterly, can I send you some product for a promo video? It depends on the product. Your dad's playing Call of Duty right now. Yeah, but he's bad. That's the thing. I went through times where I was sick at Battle Royale games. I was sick at PUBG. I was sick at fucking... I was a little sick at the early Warzone stuff. And looking back, I can't believe... I cannot believe the amount of fucking time it takes. Oh my god, being nasty at Destiny and Destiny 2. Ugh. I had fucking kids, man. Oh, you got a weed brand. Yo, fucking send it to us. Wappuccino, DM me on, I don't know. Let's say Instagram. Oh, also, yeah, I fired up Fortnite. I was at the studio the other day. I fired up Fortnite for the first time in probably 700 years. And I'm pretty sure I was playing mostly against bots. But I did have a gift waiting for me from Kool-Aid. From Miguel, my most handsome friend. He bought either me or my kids the Bender pack. And I was in the studio with the boys, and I just stomped through Victory Royale first try. No big deal. I will be DMing you from a hot Puerto Rican chick's Instagram. I don't leave a social media footprint. Well, this is already getting out of control. I do need to play Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 1 is obviously a masterpiece, but like it took me like 5 attempts to play Alan Wake and not just be bored out of my mind. And all the flashlight fighting, I really hated that shit. In Alan Wake, where you have to point the flashlight at the scary guys until they pop, and then you shoot them with a real gun. Swing and a miss for me. Way too much of it in the game, too. But I do very much want to play Alan Wake 2. Yeah, let's see how hot this Puerto Rican chick is. If you already sent it. Man, I do not sound good. Let's go over to the requests folder. Nothing so far. Just autistic white guys. All right, I'll monitor the inboxes. All right, so I'm trying to get back more into like my downtime, the craft of downtime, dude. I finished Final Fantasy XVI, which was taking up all my video game time, and that I really soured on that. Have I reviewed Final Fantasy XVI in full, guys, for you yet? Have I broken this down? God damn. That shit fucking really bummed me out. I was really enjoying myself. I was happy that they kind of ripped off Dark Souls. Should I do this off screen? Do I get demonetized if I smoke? I finished Final Fantasy XVI. I think I 100%ed it. I did all the bounties. I did every side quest that you come across. I think I bought most of, you could go into item shops and buy the theme musics from everywhere. I even did that. I did everything in the game. And I wanted to do it because there's a new game plus, and when I saw how long the game was, I said there's no way I'm ever touching new game plus. And man, the game, beautiful. Everything about it's beautiful. The music is tremendous. The settings are like, it's Final Fantasy doing what Final Fantasy does best, right? Like medieval, varying stages of like medieval prosperity combined with, what Japanese people think Western fantasy should be like. And one thing I really like is like the way that they visualize the use of magic, the way that they visualize like energy and the crystals and stuff like that. Like, dude, crystals and energy being real, it could look pretty cool. I like the summons, the the CGI battles and stuff. All of it was incredibly tight. However, an overwhelming majority of the gameplay is just walk really far and either talk to a guy or trigger a fight with like 4 minions and then come back and talk to a guy and get like, it's just, there's only 3 missions and you do 1,000 of each, and it is such a fucking slog. It sucks. And they keep like getting sexy. There was a couple of points especially early on, but like they made the bad guys seem worse by making them overtly sexual. Like the big guy that looks like Ron Perlman, like they established early on that this guy loves to fuck. Oh, and it's like you could have hinted at it, but he like lifts a lady up and she like wraps her legs around him. It's like, yo, dude, this is for autistic Japanophiles, dude. It's don't show 2 Westerners unable to control their urges. Let's see Wappuccino. It feels like a sting operation, or just a very low effort prank. I don't see it. Interesting. How interesting. Anyway, they were too sexy. I kind of regret putting all that time into it, but I'm happy it's over, and I'm happy. I do love as a whole, I love Final Fantasy so much. I'm such a fucking gay bitch for Final Fantasy, and so I'm glad I finished it. But man, oh man, I cannot recommend it. I didn't care about anything in the game. I saw a question saying, are we just done with Twitch? Yeah. Yeah. I think we got everything we can out of Twitch. And I had a decision to make where it was like, am I going to now the way to the next level on Twitch is start catering more to people on Twitch, which takes me further away from doing the shit that I'm probably better for. Twitch is good if you're already like massively popular, or just gonna go like full autist on one game or genre. Like if I get into speedrunning, I'll do it on Twitch. But as far as like guy just talking, Twitch is not the place to be. And I say that as someone who I think I got deeper into it than almost every comedian. Oh, by the way, at the I did not get it. This was just like 2 days ago that I finished it. I let Armored Core run on my PC for like 2 hours yesterday without playing it. Didn't crash. But now we have Spider-Man 2, but I don't get to play that because Ben and Fritz are fighting over it. So I'll play Spider-Man 2 in probably 3 months. Damn, I forgot how tough it is to keep up with the very active chat like this. Let me see. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't get that DM. I'm not going to show your hot Puerto Rican lady on the stream. Oh, it's just your girl. Oh, God. Oh, no. I thought you had a fake Instagram account. A decoy sexy Latina. My bad. All right. I think I'm caught up. Any thoughts on VR? Yeah, I wish everyone realized how sick VR is, because it's not really. It could be really great. I've seen some really cool stuff in VR. I've played some very cool games. There's like interactive movies and stuff. There's this thing called ayahuasca where you sit on your floor with your headset on, and it simulates an ayahuasca trip in the jungle. You're sitting across from a shaman who's and he's shaking like a gourd full of rattlesnake skins or something. And the ayahuasca takes hold slowly, and slowly the jungle starts to come alive around you, and eventually you're just fully blasted off. I mean, if you don't have time or drugs to do drugs, if you don't have the time or drugs to get very fucked up, it's a pretty cool fucking experience. But most of the games I've played feel kind of like janky, like either fan games or like Eastern European genius programmer, but doesn't quite understand fun made it. You know what I mean? I have the Valve Index, which honestly does not get a ton of usage, but although I did set this cool ass room up so that I can invite my family and friends to play VR and get high. Do you ever play VR while tripping? No. I think if I was tripping enough that like VR would be cool, I'd probably have a hard time like starting an application. I can't see. The joint's too short, so it's lost in the rim of my glasses. Yo, I didn't mean to start. I became like a full-time like blindness complainer because I thought I was gonna get LASIK, and now I just look like a guy who bitched about being blind for 6 weeks. That the sad about being blind era is over, dude. I've said everything I'll ever have to say about that shit. But I'd be pathetic if I clung to this. Ever fly FPV drones? No. But you know I'd be nasty at it. How fucking good would I be at those racing drones? The ones that like they do like through the obstacle course. It looks like the dog agility course in the air. Damn, Michael Trainer, thank you for the $20 super chat. Too many goddamn sick games to play. Feels like I'll never catch up. Been juggling new Mario, Alan Wake, the 2 fighting games. Glad to have Sundays back with the homies. Yeah, me too, man. I'm fucking... You guys don't understand the negative effect it has on my psyche to not do these Sunday streams. Or at one point I was doing like 3 a week. I'd kill to have that kind of time again. Did I smoke the new snowcap craze floating around? No. I'll be honest, I don't really go out of my way for strains. My weed guy came to me and he said, here's my weed routine. Typically, I'm buying like 4 ounces at a time for a family member I won't name. And it's often I'm buying so much that if I buy like another half ounce for myself, my weed guy's like, oh, you got to try this, try that. Like, I end up with mostly free weed. And so he gave me a quarter ounce of train wreck. He's like, hey man, I threw in a quarter ounce of that train wreck. You know, that doesn't come around a lot. I said, oh no shit, really? I didn't know that. He's like, yeah man, it's like one of the OG strains and you don't see a lot of it. I was like, cool. He's like, so I threw it in there because, you know, let me know if you like it. And I was like, okay, I will. But yeah, I smoked that pretty quick. That was pretty nice. I like that. Why does Fritz eat 4 ounces? Oh, good one. Good one. You got me. That keeps going out. I've tried. I watched your sign off about pharaohs coming and going and just making stuff with your boys. Is a lot to stay motivated because I'm gay. No way. Did you guys? They posted that Twitch clip on the War Mode subreddit, and those guys were cool. That's how you know we're on the right track. If someone just clips this stream and throws it on the War Mode subreddit, and those guys don't fucking start mailing you anthrax, that's to me, that seems like a pretty good sign. Yeah, Jay, dude, it's time for everyone to get fucking high. Please, it's Sunday morning. It's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Everyone, please get fucking smoked. I'm not trying to suck my own meat, but I had to get the boys hyped on the Reddit with that clip. Oh, that was you, Dr. Beat Them Cheeks. That was pretty cool. That was, dude. Do you know what it's? Can I? take it just a second to scroll on Reddit endlessly and see yourself in the wild? There's been at least 2 times. That was one time, and there was another time where I just saw like a thread title with my name on it, and it seriously stops you in your tracks. You go, oh no. This could be fortuitous, or this could ruin my night. What can I do? Why I sound like the dad from The Witch. What can I do right now about that? I feel fine, so I don't think I'm sick. It might just be the amount of talking I've been doing. I don't know how to tell this as a very funny story yet. But Ben did something so funny on Thanksgiving. Ben really threw me for a loop. Wait, I might have told Dan. Oh, so by the way, on the Very Active Field Trip and Patreon, I did tell Danny a little bit about this, but that's neither here nor there. That's chilling with the Field Trip and homies. But I will tell you, I heard the worst story of my entire life on Thanksgiving. I'm not going to go into it. I already covered it over there. But Ben really fucking made me laugh. We were sitting in my dad and my stepmom's living room, and there's 2 couches, perpendicular, big coffee table in the middle, and very comfy carpet. So the couches are packed with, you know, my sister and her husband and my wife and the older kids, and Fritz is on the floor. I'm laying on the floor. This is, I don't remember if it was before or after eating, but it was after the 50 milligram edible hit. And so I'm sitting on the floor, and my sister's talking to MJ, and their story has everybody captivated. We're all like, everyone's so fucking wiped out that we're fine to just listen to 2 fucking broads gaggle about something. And Field Trip, and the next ep is, I'm seriously just waiting on the edit now. It's almost locked in. That's all. So we're sitting around listening to these 2, and obviously they're both women in their 30s, so they're just horrifically mean. And if they start talking about someone, you can just sit down and enjoy the show. Watch as true, unhinged, mid-30s white women just dissect people. That's my favorite shit to do at gatherings. Just park yourself next to 2 white ladies talking about people. Whoa, man. That's like watching, seriously, aliens abduct a person and just remove their organs one at a time. So we're all enjoying that. It's probably about my sister's fucking coworkers or whatever. And I look down at my phone, almost just, you know, making sure I'm not missing something I'm obligated to. I'm doing an important stuff check. And I have a text message from Ben. But Ben's sitting on the couch on the other side of the coffee table from me. If he needed something, he could just tell me. So I open up the, damn, what game is this from? Hold on, I'm sorry. This is on the tip of my tongue, and I need to know. Blast Core. Sorry, this is your autism minute. So anyway, if Ben needs me, he could just, you know. So I look at my phone. I have a text from Ben, and I'll go to it. Actually, it's Thursday, 4:30 p.m. Don't make a scene, but I just shit my pants. No emojis, no punctuation. And this is, let me just say, this is not some inside joke that I'm aware of. So first I go, pretty funny. But then within a second, I'm like, oh no, did Ben shit his pants? So I haven't looked up from my phone yet. And so I look up, and just, 18 inches above the top of my phone, there's Ben across the living room. And I'm waiting to see if he's laughing and I should laugh. Or, which is what happens, I look up and he's sitting across from me on the couch like this. And I'm not going to be able to convince you. Obviously, I'm an idiot and I'm laughing already. I'm not going to be able to convince you that I just shit my pants. But when I looked over at Ben and he was just... I involuntarily shouted, "Oh my God, did you really?" And he held it for another second. And I was like... He forced me to process the entire, oh no, I have to help Ben. He shit his pants. Oh no, I'm going to have to clean up teenager shit on a couch. And then obviously he cracked and started laughing. But man, oh man, he really got me. This was not something I was prepared for. I didn't know if this was in a fucking movie. But if he stole it from somewhere, great. He really got me with it. Incredible. That was like, sometimes you'll see something in your children. Like, you'll see them maybe carrying too much, and you'll see them make a good decision to put the right thing down, reconfigure, come back better. You go, oh, they're going to be okay. Or you'll hear something from a teacher. You'll hear, hey, of all the kids in my class, Lucy's probably the most, emotionally intelligent. You go, okay, that came out of nowhere. That seems like a pretty good sign. Fritz's teachers, they go, here's where all of his grades are. This is all kind of unimportant. It's first grade. I want you to know that Fritz is, probably the most observant person I've ever seen. You go, whoa, okay, he's going to be okay. Looking up from Ben saying, don't make a scene, but I just shit my pants. I went, all right, he's going to be fine. He's going to be good. Will you be applying for Latino scholarships now? Well, I am a minority business owner. I still don't have this fucking Puerto Rican lady's message, by the way. Bro, what's your at? It's Tim Butterly. Now I'm thinking this isn't a real account. Now I think I'm talking to a bot. And the point isn't to actually DM me. The point is to make me struggle mentally. Is this your game, Wappuccino? Convince me to get stoned and then ratatouille my nervous system? I don't like it. I asked the bot about Israel. You know who I think's really clever? You know who I think the most clever people in the world are? I think the people that are most clever in the entire world are the guys that on Twitter, where they make a they'll attribute some tragedy to or they'll take a crime or a historical event, and they'll say that Muslims did it on Twitter. I'm such a simpleton. They'll say in January of 2009, Muslims did this. Muslims executed a person at a border patrol thing, and then the community notes forces it to say this was actually Jews that did this. So there's dudes that are just punishing Jews in community, in legitimate community notes that are generated by guys that are purposely swapping Jews and Muslims around. And I look at that and I go, wow, man, what a way to really like use the way to take advantage of the system, man. So maybe I should read more books. Maybe that's what I need to do. You know what I played last night that holds up? I played Wave Race 64 last night. Oh my god. And I had Mary Jo. This was actually kind of a very beautiful scenario last night. So every day we get very tired. We come down here and we smoke weed. After the kids go to bed, obviously. And last night we come down. I have that TV that's hanging way too high up on the wall right there. I don't want to hear about how it's too high. It was supposed to be above a standing workbench. And so she's laying on the couch. She's pushing her fucking cold feet onto me. I'm sitting there rolling joints, smoking them. And so the internet's not working on our smart TV, so I can't show her cool videos on YouTube. I can't perform my duties as a husband and show my wife cool videos. So I fire up the N64 on the CRT, and I start playing Wave Race, and she doesn't remember it. I go, you don't remember Wave Race? I said, babe, this was a launch title for the N64. You don't fucking remember this? She goes, I don't know, I think, maybe. And I go, you're telling me. You hear Wave Race. You're telling me you hear that. And you see me shredding these waves, and you're not sure if you remember this game. Okay. And I said, well, did you know that if I go into stunt mode and I collect all the rings on Dolphin Park and I do these tricks, you'll hear a dolphin squeak, and then I can ride a dolphin? And she was like she didn't sit up, but she was like, the prospect of riding a dolphin made her go, huh? You were saying dolphin? And so it takes me, probably 20 minutes of tries to get through the level in time while collecting all the rings and doing all these fucking asinine tricks. And then the dolphin squeaks. And then I rode the dolphin, and she was gripped. She was gripped by the experience. I'm sorry, you were saying dolphin? She had to be so wet. Yeah, and then we had to watch the couch cushions. But yeah, so that's if you have I think that's on the Switch Online bullshit. But boy oh boy. And then I did an entire circuit. I did the entire championship race, which I think was like six tracks. And it got so intense that for the last 4 she didn't say anything. She loves to get high and just look at her phone. The phone was over here. She's locked in on the television. Can't move her body. Obviously, first place. Gold cup. It's not a big deal. But yeah. I mean, if you pull that kind of shit off in front of your girl and she's not getting fucking juiced, it's a wrap, dude. I'm here to tell you, you can do better. I need you to understand that if you bring your girl into a basement with cool lighting and you stunt on her in Wave Race 64, if you unlock the dolphin in front of her and then ride it, and she's not just like ruining underwear that she likes, King, you can do better. Get rid of her. Don't let her waste your time. Think about the other things about her that you can't stand, that you're quiet about. And then you go, hey, how about, can we just have an hour of what I think is nice? If that doesn't seriously, if it doesn't seriously just leave a spot somewhere, tell that fucking bitch to take a hike, dude. You play UFC 4 or 5? I played a ton of UFC 4. 5 seems like it's terrible. I am not going to waste my time on it. Don't make a scene, but I just creamed my pants. Yeah, I'm going to steal that. Portland? I want to do Portland. It's the only helium that they haven't offered me yet. I have to prove myself in these smaller heliums. Let's see how many clubs helium has. This is I'm doing a tour of heliums. They've got Philadelphia, Portland, Buffalo, St. Louis, Indianapolis. Oh, they don't have their other clubs on here. They have also Good Nights. There's only one of those. That's Raleigh. And then Cap City. Okay. Okay, so I'm doing... Oh, look, Matt's there. Matt's at Cap City, November 30th, December 2nd. How cool. Are there any other cool guys coming to Cap City in Austin? Probably not. You know, it's so rare for anyone cool to go anywhere, you know? Oh, look at that guy, though. Oh, look, it's me. And Mary's there the week before. Wow, what a treat, Austin, Texas. And then Del Colo's there 2 weeks after me. Damn. Austin really is the best ever. But boy, oh boy. But yeah, so I will have headlined all of their clubs, small rooms. But they haven't offered me Portland. And I think it's because they don't have a small room in Portland. So what I need to do is I need to jam pack these helium's small rooms so that they go, okay, you're ready for the next level. When am I on Skanks again? Oh, fuck. I'm supposed to be there tomorrow for the Krakamiko fight. Trying to figure out if I can make it to Tampa in January for that fest. Yeah, that Sunshine Comedy Festival. Let me see. This thing's fucking crazy. I'm not on the flyer. I am on the flyer. I'm one of the last names. I'm one of the last smallest names, but I am on the flyer. Right there, right below Lemaire Lee. And Sean Gardini. But these are like... I don't think they have like a crazy, like, bam, like a marquee name for this thing. But this is like kind of like... This is like a really crazy, sick lineup for someone who's really clued in, you know? Cannon, Finance, Jordan, Josh Adam Myers, Jeremiah, Karen Fiend. And these are just people I know. I don't know some of these names, but I also don't pay as much of attention to people that aren't just like my friends. Column. Yeah, a bunch of like Kill Tony names. This dude Dean Stanfield rules. He's like Dean Stanfield. I almost said like he reminds me if I was from Texas, but I think that's being too generous to myself. This dude fucking rips. Hold on. This dude's so fucking cool. Yo, I met this dude at Skankfest in Houston. This dude's the fucking man. Yeah, he's always doing something wild. But yeah, we went nuts. We went nuts at Skankfest. 3 years running. Yeah, we got to get him up for dad meet. Anyway, that's my fucking homie. I met this dude, Zach O'Ryan. This dude's also pretty sick. I was talking to McCusker. Zach O'Ryan might be the sickest dude. When we were in Tampa, he was also there. When we were at Side Splitters, he was also there. He was actually booked to feature, and then Matt fucked it up by bringing me. So they like Side Splitters like got him other shows. They gave him a headlining show that weekend. It was pretty fucking cool. But this dude Zach, like, yo, this dude's like big and jacked and hot. He's like a tall dude who talks cool. I mean, you gotta see this dude on stage. He's just crushing the late. This dude's like, I don't know, man. Just if you have a chance, check it out. The dude's like 6'6". He's so cool. Excuse me. Dude rules. Anyway, yeah, if you're in Florida, come see me and some of my coolest comedy homies at the Sunshine Comedy Festival. Karen Fian's a homie, by the way. Her name was on there. Karen Fian's a homie. Strictly platonically speaking. She was very nice to my wife. And so Mary Jo's a huge fan now. So I go, that's it. You did it. Guess what? You're the best person ever now. Should we play some Wave Race? I don't know if I can. Do I have access to a Wave Race right now? I can't connect it to the... Give me some time. I can't connect it to the capture card, but I could fix that. I could probably do a 24-hour stream of just playing Nintendo 64 and not even need a bathroom break. You'd be more relatable without a shirt. God damn it, dude. We got gay perverts in the chat now. Get out of here. Skit. Go on now, get. GOAT 64 game. Huh. Probably Shadows of the Empire. Obviously, we had way less internet around the time of the Nintendo 64, but I was completely oblivious to the fact that people hate Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. I was going, this is the coolest game ever. That game was my personality for a little bit. Stephanie Rye. Hey, Tim, thank you. Every week, Stephanie Rye, I get a notification because Stephanie Rye goes to an old Sunday morning coffee stream video and comments about how there isn't one this week. And I go, I know. So this stream is for Stephanie Rye. Thank you for pressuring me to do this. Star Fox 64 is cool. Do you remember how heavy the Rumble Pack was, though? Remember Star Fox 64 came with the Rumble Pack? And I inserted that Rumble Pack, and I was like, this is the head. My underdeveloped wrists and forearms could barely hold the fucking controller. And then also it was like, because I need a physical sensation, something about this is pretty strange. Yeah, and then if you had 4 people playing, which that was rare. That was like Christmas. That was like Christmas or friends' parents got divorced. That was the only time you got a 4-player sleepover. Damn, Rayman on the 64 might have been nasty. I'll be honest, I never touched it. I have dabbled in Raymans. That's a terrific game to play completely blasted on the couch. If you get so fucked up that you can't really digitally interact with software, you can still throw on Rayman and just go, all right, this is cool. If you get too high around your kids and you go, I better occupy myself so that I'm not just sitting quietly in the living room, you throw on a Rayman. They'll walk by, they'll see it, they go, oh, okay, that tracks. This seems like something Dad would be doing. Body Harvest on 64, I remember. I don't know if I've touched it. I do need a capture card for my. I have every Nintendo 64 game. There's just not. There's not a great way to. There's not a convenient way to display it. Obviously, I want to be playing fucking Pilot Wings right now. Did you ever play Mystical Ninja starring Goemon on N64? Great question. No one... You know these were the most boring looking games at Blockbuster Video. Man, I'm so glad you brought this up. You know this is the most boring looking game on the shelf at Blockbuster. You look at it and you go, that's for babies. You go, cute. Cute, they made a game about ninjas for babies. I like ninjas with blood. I don't like ninjas where it's just a cute little guy getting mixed up on stuff. But I've watched some YouTube videos. Apparently, this entire Goemon series is supposed to be pretty fucking cool. Somebody Goemon. Yeah, there's like 2 animes, maybe a little bit of manga, but look at all these fucking video games. Is this guy seriously just a video games guy? Yeah, it's just a video game series, but I would look at it as a kid, I'd be like, this is a reference to something. No, man, he just lives in video games. That's the only place he exists. Anyway, I don't know where to start. Maybe The Legend of the Mystical Ninja on SNES, you know? Or maybe go with the NES titles. He looked different back then. This is a racist caricature. You can't make stuff look like this. This is disgusting. This makes me sick. Alexander said, Tim, I hope your fam had a dope Thanksgiving. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, by the way, I hope everyone had a lovely Thanksgiving. I hope, or if you were locked into going to a bad Thanksgiving, I hope you bailed on it and smoked weed instead. Don't let me forget to connect with you guys on that. 1080 snowboarding was sick. Getting the gold. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to sit my wife down. I'm going to say, it's time to unlock the fucking metal guys in 1080, babe. We're not going anywhere. Cancel your plans. Tell the girls you're busy. And park it. Most of the... Okay, Goemon is mostly Japan. Only 2 games escaped. 3, 4, 5. Only 5 games escaped. He actually had 2. Whoa, there's a Mystical Ninja 2? Alright, we'll get into that. Did I ever catch the Dreamcast wave? Boy, did I. I'm still on it. There's a Dreamcast right behind me. Oh, man. You ever catch a Dreamcast wave, Tim? Shut the fuck up, dude. Don't ever ask me that. Don't ever fucking ask me. You fucking fuck with Dreamcast. It's fucking humiliating, dude. I've never beaten Shenmue, by the way. That game is so fucking boring. I sit down and I play it like, damn, this feels like I'm kind of suffering through something because other people like it. Ugh. I will complete it. I will do it. I understand that, you know, part of my enjoyment of video games isn't that I'm just having fun the whole time. I do kind of like... I like being kind of plugged into what people think about this stuff. Ever beat Secret of Mana? No, but I have beaten... This isn't entirely related, but I have beaten... oh, fuck. You know Terranigma? What are the 2 games before Terranigma? It's, like... Soul Blazer... and... I almost just said chlamydia. No, it's a weird Soul Blazer and... Fuck, what's the other one? Anyway, there's a game between Soul Blazer and Terranigma. I've beaten the first 2. Face Glazer. Let me see. There's this trilogy of games. They call it the Quintet Trilogy. These games are cool as hell. I mean, it got smaller. I opened the picture and it got smaller. Where's the sequels? Illusion of Gaia. Fuck. Yeah, I beat both of these. Never beat Terranigma though. Hello. How's it going? What the heck? Who's that guy? Hello. You gonna come hang out with me? Babe, could you grab me a little more coffee? Yeah. Fritz, you wanna come say hi to you wanna come just chill with me? Put your headphones on. Can you hear the music? Can you hear the music?
A little bit.
Here. Come sit closer to me. There you go. Fritz, good morning.
Good morning.
Be careful, chat. He can read pretty fast. So keep it clean. Keep it above the belt. What were you just doing upstairs, buddy?
Playing on the PS5.
What were you playing?
Spider-Man 2 for a bit.
Yeah. How's Spider-Man 2?
Great. I just can't get through this one bit.
What bit is it?
It's where you have to fight these little dogs.
And you're having a hard time because you don't want to hurt dogs?
Well, I've got through the bit where I tried to be stealth, but I couldn't.
You're not good at stealth?
I'm not good at stealth in that game.
What happens? Are you like too clumsy? Do you get spotted? Are they spotting you?
Yeah. Some of them are up high and some of them are down low.
And when you go down for the down low guys, everyone sees you?
Yeah.
I hate that. I like stealth missions though. Do you like stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like doing stealth in real life?
Just like games.
Just in games?
Yeah.
You don't like trying to be quiet in real life and sneak up on people?
Well, sometimes I do that.
Yeah. That's why I like stealth in video games, because I think in real life, if I had to be a stealth guy, I'd do a really good job. That's just me though. How's Spider-Man 2 just so far?
Very good.
Thank you, Mommy. Very good. Is it better than... What was the other Spider-Man game that you played?
It's the one where you could only play as Miles Morales.
What'd you think about that?
It was pretty cool.
Did you want to play as Peter Parker?
Yeah.
Why?
Actually, I wanted to play as both.
Yeah, you want... Okay. So this one's great because now you get to be both?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one do you like being better?
Peter.
You like playing as Peter more?
Yeah.
Wow, you seem like a Miles Morales guy to me. What other games are you playing? This is mostly just Spider-Man now. Now until you finish Spider-Man, it's all Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What other games were you playing before you started Spider-Man?
Sonic Team Racing.
Sonic Team Racing's nice. I like that a lot. Is it better than Mario Kart?
I like Mario Kart better.
Yeah, I think most people do. But it's Sonic Team Racing so good that it's like, obviously it's not as good as Mario Kart, but you go, okay, wow. You know? Wow. Someone was almost as good as Mario Kart? That's crazy. Look at the freaking chat, Fritz. Look how fast the chat's going. Isn't that nuts?
Wait, somebody said I love Sonic as a kid.
Yeah, everyone loves Sonic as a kid. Everyone still loves Sonic, buddy. You're not alone.
Yeah.
What other games were you playing? Because you stopped every game, but you were playing like 5 different games. You don't have to.
Well, I've been playing on Switch for a while.
What are you playing on Switch?
Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
But I haven't played that in a while.
Yeah. Do you have any interest? Do you want to get the Super Mario RPG remake? We saw the trailer for that, right?
I didn't see it.
Let me refresh your memory real quick. Luckily, we have a computer right here.
Yes.
Let's see.
Where is it?
This.
Oh, there we go.
Wait. No, this is it. You don't remember this?
Why is he so tiny?
Because that's what look, that's the style of the game. Have you ever seen me play the old version of this?
I think. Wait, have I?
I don't know. Should we get this?
Yeah.
It's out now.
It's right now?
Yeah, it's already out.
It's already out.
I think.
You think?
But yeah, this kind of has weird combat. It's turn-based combat, so you have to like pick your moves. Have you ever played a game like that before?
Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah.
I was just playing it this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
Final Fantasy, the first one.
What?
The first Final Fantasy.
Oh, with your squad?
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so it's like Super Mario, but with fun. Okay. Can I ask you, what did you think of, we just finished Final Fantasy XVI?
Yeah.
What did you think of the ending?
I liked it.
Yeah. It was pretty exciting?
Yeah.
All those boss fights?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say I thought the game was okay. Nothing great, but...
Wait, one of them says, snap! He does Final Fantasy.
Yeah, he knows everything. I was going to say I didn't like Final Fantasy 16 that much, but I thought the end was very exciting. And then when the credits started rolling and I looked over and you were sitting with me, I thought this is a very nice moment. At least I got this out of it. I don't know if you felt that way.
I felt kind of that way.
You looked up at me and you said, oh, this is kind of a special moment with my dad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough for me. He's not already more pro gamer than me. I'm more pro gamer. Did you see that? What the hell? They said you're more pro gamer than I am. Tell them what the truth, please.
The truth is that I'm more than a pro.
You're more pro than me?
Yeah.
Since when?
Okay, I'm just joking.
No, you're more pro. I was just joking. I'm just goofing around. You know what I wanted to do, Fritzy Bub? We need to find the
Lego hang glider.
The Lego hang glider. I wanted to put that together.
I probably put it in the a drawer upstairs.
Okay. Well, why don't we find it this week, and then next Sunday we'll do a Lego hang glider stream.
Yeah.
And then we'll find a display place for it. Probably somewhere in here. Mm-hmm. What's the plan for today, dude?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
I have to go record a podcast, but then I'm not doing anything after I'm done. We've been pretty busy. We've been moving around a lot. We've been driving a lot. Maybe it'd be a good day to just chill. What do you think?
Yeah, but what's the plan?
I don't know what the plan is. I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby and get rockets for us to build. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I like that.
Okay. Tim legitimately raising one of the most video game literate kids. Yeah, I don't know if this will ever translate to a skill, but this dude remembers and understands a lot of stuff. Fritz, Ange had a question. She said, Fritz, what are you asking for Christmas? What's on your Christmas list?
We got a book for our Christmas list.
The Amazon catalog?
Amazon Holiday Dash. That's what it's called.
Amazon Holiday Dash, yeah.
Yeah.
And your grandparents took that and they handed it to you and they said, circle the stuff that you want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But isn't there anything that you're just walking around thinking about getting for Christmas? Because when I was a kid, it was Christmas time. You already had a mental list of stuff like, I want this, I want this, I want this. You have to go through a catalog and go yeah, I guess I'd like that. You don't think about stuff that you want all the time, do you?
That is true.
Yeah, that's why you're the man. That's a pretty cool way to be. Well, what do you like? I don't know. I feel like you don't like stuff that much, and you like interacting with people.
Well, I'm more like a video game person right now.
Yeah, true. Can you remember anything cool in the Amazon Holiday Dash that you circled?
No.
No.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's very funny, because when I was a little kid, my Christmas list was like an entire page long. And you're so cool that you're just like, whatever, man. Some stuff. Do you see how that's different and funny?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel like I'm bothering you about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What are there any video games that you want for Christmas?
Well, I did get a game, but not from Screams. It was Twister Air.
Twister Air?
Yeah.
Is that like Twister from the ground but standing up?
Yeah. And there's a app on the phone just to the only way to get it working is to use your phone.
So it's Twister with an oh, like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Twister Air. See that?
Yeah, this is a cool game.
Yeah, Twister Air. With a lot of bands. Right? With a lot of little
Wow, this is very
a lot of
divorced mother
bracelets.
stuff.
So many
Oh yeah, you
bracelets.
got to wear those so that it can track you. Okay.
Yeah.
Or I guess yeah. You love to see a black dad is happy to be interfacing with his daughter. That's beautiful.
Yeah, Black Dad would love to play Twister Air.
Mhm. Wow, so that's a good one.
Yeah.
And that's it. So that's the only thing that you remember asking for?
Yeah.
Wow, man. Wow.
Why did somebody say Lamo?
What?
Why did somebody
Lamau.
say Lamau?
LMAO, which stands for laughing my butt off. Damn. Is mommy in the chat? I just saw some. Oh, there's MJ. That's a cool, Fritz. That's a cool thing to ask for. What else? What else do you want to? Are there any like toys that you want?
Not really.
Yeah. How do you feel about Santa Claus watching you? You know?
Yeah.
Do you think he's watching all year, or does he wait until like Halloween is over?
Until Halloween is over.
He waits until Halloween's over and then he goes, all right, let's go check on these kids.
Yeah.
Okay. So you save up all of your being good for after Halloween and then you're good until Christmas?
Yeah.
Smart. That's how I used to do it. Once Halloween came, I was the best boy in the entire world.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would get really good grades in school. I would help around the house. I would say nice stuff to my sister instead of being a mean turd.
Wait, did you do that at Christmas too?
Yeah. And then as soon as Christmas was over and I got all my presents from Santa Claus, I'd say, see you later. Gotcha. So I tricked you all. I was never a good boy. I'm just kidding. I'm always a good boy. How do you think you're doing so far with Santa Claus? Good list or naughty list?
Good list.
Good list. Strong. You came right out of the gate. You started out in the good list. Now, are you worried at all about being on the naughty list? What do you think might happen that could get you on the naughty list?
I'm not really sure.
Okay. So, I would say maybe arguing with your mom.
Yeah.
You know, that's naughty list stuff. Maybe not telling the truth. That's naughty list stuff. You know, we got to worry about that stuff forever. Fighting with your brother and sister.
Yeah.
Are you worried about that happening?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. What are you going to do if they start arguing with you?
I'm just gonna walk away and just go somewhere else.
Good idea. Maybe you could remind them that Santa Claus is watching.
Oh, yeah. I could probably do that.
Nice. Do you think I'm on the good list or the naughty list?
Good list.
Why'd that take so long?
I was just thinking.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Everyone thinks you're smart, Fritz. What do you think about that? Do you think you're smart?
Yes.
Yeah? What makes you smart?
I don't really know.
Well, let me ask you this. Why are you a smart guy?
Well, I know a lot of math.
You're pretty good at math.
Well, I know 8 plus 8 equals 16.
You've always... Hey, they can't take that away from you, you know?
Yeah.
You've got that. What about reading? You're pretty good at reading.
I'm very good at reading.
Yeah. What about problem solving? Can you solve problems?
Yeah.
Can you think of any problems you've ever had to solve?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like science problems.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
When I was doing a science experiment,
What experiment were you doing?
I was making slime, but it didn't really go that well.
Why didn't it go well? What happened?
It was a little too liquidy.
Not gloopy enough.
Yeah, not gloopy.
Dang. What do you know what the problem was?
We didn't add enough cornstarch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd say you have a pretty good understanding of that.
Yeah.
What do you think of your computer school?
You're getting notifications.
Yeah, that's okay. We can ignore that.
Yeah.
I'm just talking to my homie, you know. What do you think of computer school so far?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Do you like it more than going to school?
I like homeschool.
Yeah?
Yeah, better than going to school.
Why do you like it better?
Because we don't need to wait in the car for so long.
You don't have to drive to school.
Yeah.
Is that the worst?
Yeah, that's the worst for me.
What if school... Okay, so if you didn't have to wait in the car to go to school, now what's better?
Homeschool.
Still homeschool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it easier? Yeah. But it's I don't know. You're such a good reader. It's like it's hard to deny that it's going well, you know. What about the other kids? Are the other kids better in homeschool or real school? Or going to school, I meant, not real school.
I bet Lucy's doing good in high school.
She goes to school. She's not homeschooled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High school.
Do you want to go to real high school? I keep saying real, but do you want to go to high school or do you want to be homeschooled?
I want to be homeschooled.
You want to be homeschooled in high school?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see.
Because I like homeschool.
Yeah. Do you like that you always have mommy or daddy there?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you do have to do stuff on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you get older, when you're a teenager and you're smelly, like Ben and Lucy, you're going to say, I want to do some stuff on my own. I don't want to do this with my parents.
Yeah.
We'll see. Oh, yeah. And then there's like sports. You know, you're going to want to do like probably sports or activities, or Stephanie Rye even said theater.
Yep.
First person Q, thank you for the $2 super chat. It says good dad funds. Fritz,
you scared me when you said the first word that came out of
sorry,
your mouth.
I'm sorry about that, buddy. Now, these people are saying over and over again that I seem to be a good dad. You see this? I'm gonna say it. Butterly, making the world a better place. Need more dads like this who are involved in their kids' life. Fritz, what do you think of the new Argentinian president? How about he might not care about his Christmas list, but his synapses are in the right lane for sure. Do you agree with these people, Fritz? There we go. Char West said, Fritz, what do you think of your dad? Or is he a jerk or is he nice? So are they right? Am I a good dad? You don't have to, you know what? I'll take my headphones off. You don't have to tell me. Tell them. Am I a good dad?
Yes, you are a good dad.
Okay, I can't hear what he's saying because I don't have the headphones on. Hopefully he said I'm a good dad. Fritz, what makes me, tell them, and I won't listen to this, what makes me a good dad?
Playing games with me.
But I that's fun stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait, how'd you hear me?
Oh man, I was reading the chat. They're telling me what you said.
Why did he tell? Stop telling Daddy what I said.
They're on my side, Fritz. This is my chat. Don't forget, they're on my side. They work for me.
Yeah.
They told me everything you said. They told me that you said I'm a good dad. What? No, I think most dads play games with their kids, right? Hopefully. Can you imagine? Have you ever seen someone with like a grumpy dad? We could cover some of those up. Do you think? Right? Bless you.
Thank you.
We could get in front of one of those, right?
Yeah.
We sneeze on our elbow. No, I'm not. This is this is normal parenting. This is just, you just gotta hang out with them, and it's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. And I think people are just distracted by their phones and their own bullshit. That's all. Yeah.
Sometimes that happens to me.
Hey, it happens to everybody, dude. And then you look up from the phone and you go, whoa, I better be here in the room, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes
I get distracted by Roblox.
Yeah.
Because life is Roblox.
I disagree. It's not Roblox. Rat Muffin with the $5 super chat said, can you consider the Comedy Zone in Greensboro when you come to North Carolina?
One of them said, real talk with Fritzy.
Yeah, I'm considering everywhere. I'm dying to get out to more places.
There's ha 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 in the chat.
Yeah, they think you're very funny.
And more ha ha ha's.
No, thank you guys for saying.
And somebody
nice things.
said life is Roblox.
No, they are wrong.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they're wrong.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't think life is Roblox.
Well, I think life is Roblox.
Well, this is something that we're just going to disagree.
Well, that's what Gian says.
Oh.
Don't listen to me. It was from Lucy.
But yeah, thank you guys for saying that stuff about my family.
Thanks for saying life is Roblox.
No. Life is, if anything, life is definitely Nintendo 64. It's definitely not Roblox.
It is.
Life is Pilot
Roblox.
Wings. Life is Pilot Wings and Super Mario 64 and Wave Race. What was that? Shake your head at me?
Life is Roblox.
You're nuts, dude. Whoa.
What?
That's crazy.
Wait. 4 Robux?
Vo Van 10 with a $20 super
Somebody
chat said 4
Robux.
That's crazy.
Thanks.
I'm getting dominated over here. Tony with a $4.99 super chat for Fritz. What the heck, dude? No, get him out of here. No. Robux. Dang it. Dang it, dude. You're gonna have to.
I don't even have Robux.
I think you just got $20 worth of Robux, though. I think you just got 20 Robux. That's nuts. I'm furious about this. Did you say thank you for the Robux?
Thank you for the Robux.
What are you going to spend it on?
Oh, some people are on live chat.
Yeah. Everyone is. What are you going to buy with the Robux?
You can buy,
Like shirts for your fucking guys?
Yeah, I can buy shirts, hats, like backpacks, but they're not backpacks.
What are they?
Well, they kind of hang on your back.
So it's like an accessory?
Yeah, accessory.
Seth Donkershoot said, Tim has been so inconsistent with the Sunday morning streams. Just let Fritz take over.
Yeah, you should let me take over.
I don't think so. I think I built this. Robert Schneider with a $5 super chat.
What'd you say?
Thank you, brother.
What'd you say?
The people are sending tips. People are sending tips now because of you. You better say thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone that's in the stream.
There you go. That was nice.
Somebody said lol.
What's that mean?
Laugh out loud.
Oh, okay. And what was the Lamal one? The LMAO. What was that? Okay, I won't make you say it. I'm sorry. Fritz, you speak with your eyes a lot. I don't. Do you know that?
Fritz is your king.
Our king from Flanders with the 199. Thank you.
Flanders.
Fuck yo Pusgetti said, I'll give you $500 for your opinion on the Palestine situation, Fritz. What do you think about what's going on? Are they talking about Palestine and Israel in your school?
No.
Oh, good. Good. We should stay out of it. I think my thing is we should stay out of that whole thing. You know?
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Is that chair comfy enough?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Fritz, we have about 15 minutes before we have to move on with our day. What should we talk about for this last 15 minutes? What do you really want people to know about?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Mostly about video games. I've been so busy. Have I been very busy lately?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I busy with?
Maybe we should do something about video games.
Yeah. Video games are what I'm all about right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to get Super Mario RPG.
Yes.
What about Super Mario Wonder? I heard that's not very good.
I got ads about it on Pokey.
Yeah.
Which is a website with a bunch of games just like Roblox!
Okay.
Was that too loud, chat?
Let's see. Did you guys try out boxing while you were training Tim? Like, did I have him try out boxing?
And I've done shadow boxing.
Yeah, he's doing Muay Thai now.
I'm doing shadow box!
What the heck, dude? Yeah,
Boxing.
he's doing Muay Thai now. He's got gloves. We found gloves that are his size. He's got a pretty good roundhouse kick. Do you want to show him your kick? You want to kick me real quick? Here, stand here and kick me. Ready? Hop down. Stand. Let me see. Back a little bit further. Yeah, now face me. And go ahead, kick me right there. Give me another one. One more. Turn those hips. Turn those hips. That's better. There we go. Hey. Hey. There we go. So yeah, he's getting into the striking arts now.
You said hands up, good defense.
Yeah, dude. Keep your damn hands up. Keep your hands up, your chin down. So I was very busy with that. And now that, you know, I just really want to get back to gaming all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's up.
Tony is laughing. Tony did a laugh emoji.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is very cute that someone as small as you is such powerhouse.
Yeah. So, are we gonna play anything?
I don't know if we're gonna play it. Let's just look through what's up with Xbox Game Pass.
Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, I did actually download a game that looks kind of like if remember Only Up? This seems like if Only Up was like a more complete game, you know?
Yeah, but it's not up, and I don't know the name of this.
It's called Jusant, I believe.
Jusant.
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 Yeah, that's what I just said.
I said Jusant.
Yeah. That's what
You're saying Jusant. It's not Jusant. It's Jusant.
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 Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Jusant.
So I downloaded that. Maybe I'm gonna do some video game streams this week for sure. Oh crap! I closed the whole thing. Sorry, I'm also getting into Stable Diffusion, and I've been reading a lot about it. Anyway, yeah. So I downloaded Jusant.
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 What's this? Headbangers Rhythm Royale. This is probably terrible.
Yeah, it's probably terrible.
This probably sucks.
Yeah, it totally sucks.
Yeah, that doesn't look fun at all.
Yeah. There's 23 mini games?
That's too many mini games. No, I haven't played Baldur's Gate.
I think that is nice.
You think that was cool?
Yeah. But it made the music.
So they're changing your mind? You're starting to think this is cool?
Yeah. This is a cool mini game.
Fritz, they're trying to convince you that this game's fun and cool. These characters do look pretty cute.
Yeah.
Oh no, are they sucking us in? Are we getting pulled into the game?
No.
Yeah, you still think it's lame?
I don't think it's lame.
I don't know. It looks like it's cool.
Headbangers.
Wow.
Rhythm Royale.
Should I install it?
I guess.
Oh man.
If you want to.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
It's probably, who even knows if it's cool, but I'll just install it.
Okay.
All right, fine.
Well,
You dare
maybe
me?
the next time we do a stream, we could do the Lego glider and
A little bit of Jusson.
Headbangers.
Headbangers, I'm sorry, Rhythm Royale, right. I gotta install City Skylines 2, obviously.
Cities Skylands?
Skylines.
Skylines 2.
Skylines.
Skylands.
Skylines.
Skylines!
Thank you. And that's all that's going on with Game Pass. What about, what's up, what's free on the Epic Store right now?
Epic Store.
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 The Witcher, it's deals of the week.
Now that's deals of the week. Week?
Deliver Us Mars? What do we think of this? Pure sci-fi excellence. Ooh, an entertaining and emotional story. That's my favorite thing a game can have. An entertaining and emotional story.
So what is this game?
Deliver Us Mars.
Deliver Us Mars?
Yeah, so I'll get this, and then when I come downstairs to work on stuff and send important emails, I'll play this instead.
Deliver Us Mars?
Mm-hmm.
It said thank you.
My friend Pedro was cool. We played that. You remember my friend Pedro? I did play Starfield. It's boring. Sorry. I played for a couple of hours, and I went, that's about enough. Those games are not
You got Street Fighter
Fun.
6.
I got Street Fighter 6. I got Armor Core 5. I got Fuser.
Fuser. And YouTube.
Yeah, Fuser's cool. It's supposed to be copyright safe. Let me show you guys Fuser real quick.
Yeah. Fuser.
This is kind of interesting. Might suck,
Might suck.
but let me see if I can get you a good. Let me see if I can show you a cool thing in this real quick. But yeah, Starfield's so fucking boring. Who cares? Fucking Fallout is mind-numbingly boring. That's like Elder Scrolls, dude. I've tried. I've played so many of those games. I finished Fallout 3. I 100%ed it. I played New Vegas. I tell you what, I know that's supposed to be the masterpiece. I got bored.
Beaten Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I stuck it out through Final Fantasy, dude. I've seen the end of some pretty boring games.
Yeah.
But,
Boring. Fuser.
so this is a DJ game,
DJ game.
and it's supposed to be copyright safe on YouTube, but you basically mix and match. Should I do
Wait.
campaign?
Wait, is it just like that trumpet game?
No.
Oh.
I don't, I'm not going to select anything. I'll just go. Autofill. This is my DJ.
DJ?
Here, let's see. If I get copyright struck for this, I'm going to be fucking furious. Sorry, watch my language. But yeah, all those Bethesda games, all those... That stuff is just... not engaging to me. If you want to go big, earn it by starting out small. Pressure's on. Pressure's on. Okay, drop a disc to begin. Here we go. Should I go with the drums from Push It?
Yeah.
Right? You know? The bass from Ironic by Alanis Morissette.
So how does
And then
this game
let's
work?
get some more in here.
How does this game work? How does this game work?
You add the different parts of different songs. Ready? There we go. No? Right? And then let's see, let's switch over to the salt and pepper music. Ready? That's enough Kelly Clarkson.
Push it.
And then right? Pretty fucking sick, right?
Push it. Push it. We
Anyway.
got double.
Anyway. Damn, turn up. Anyway, this game was taken off the market. I had to pirate it. We could do a late night stream. We can get really seriously out of control. I would love to bring Noah over for that, actually. Do you know Noah? Do you remember Noah? Is he a pretty cool guy?
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna bring him over and do a fuser stream. Anyway. That's the stuff we're getting into. That's the stuff we're all about. Weirdo shit.
So is it time to go upstairs?
Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get our day started.
Bye.
It's time to say goodbye to our friends and compel them to get their week started.
Bye. See you next Sunday.
Tell them to have a nice week.
Have a nice week.
What's your secret to having a good week? What do you need to do to have a nice week?
I don't know.
If I say the words, Fritz had a nice week, what does that make in your brain? All right. You sound tired.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go get you a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, friends. Thanks for hanging out with us. Fritzy, thank you for spending some time with me on the stream.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. I'm going to assume you appreciate me as well. That's nice.
I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you for saying so. All right, gang. We'll see you. Hopefully I get to do a bunch of streams this week. If not, I'll see you on my normal stuff. I love you very much.